Hello and welcome to Ready Player Dumb. We are playing Grand Theft Auto London 1969, a game that came out in April 1999.
Yeah.
And this is a Beagle. This is Beagle 3. We were tasked in this current mission, of which I haven't completed, I think, a single one.
Yeah.
Let's verify this. Yeah, not a single one. To collect 3 of these Beagles. Mm-hmm. And I think they're 3 specific ones.
Yeah.
And I'm getting Ram. Wow!
Oh, look at this poster.
That was like a bug.
With the game, it says, "Don't
like,
mess."
Goodness me. That guy looked like a spider grabbing his lunch. Alright, this one's going to go north. So, the question I was formulating on the end of the last episode, that I'm like, oh no, I gotta ask this. Sarah, you like food?
Yeah.
I thought so. Is there a British or a London English, let's say, specific food, meal, something that you are like, oh yeah, I would, that's your go-to, like, oh yeah, that's a food. Or let's say you were in London and you're like, oh, I gotta try this at, you know, at the right place. London.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever, like, I don't think I've eaten a lot of, like, strictly, this is like a British food. I know there's like fish and chips, and I think I've had gluten-free and dairy-free fish and chips at Disney World before.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good. I know they've got like bangers and mash, which is just sausage and mashed potatoes.
You almost got to try that. We'll get into why here in a moment. Let's grab this mission.
An old mate of the Crisp boys leaving court. He don't want no publicity being in the government, and I'll go and give him something. Give him a hand in Northwest Westminster. Okay.
Have you ever had bangers and mash?
I mean, you know, like, I don't know if there's anything super special or specific about the sausage in general, but I've had meals in which I've had a sausage and mashed potatoes on the plate.
So sausage is a banger?
I've had gluten-free scones. Those are pretty good.
Wait a minute. Is a sausage a banger?
I'm pretty sure that's what is the banger part of bangers and
Is
mash.
the joke that on the nose?
I think so.
That, hey, this is my banger.
Yeah.
And I'm having mashed potatoes with it.
Oh, we're at the Piccadilly Circus. Yeah.
My banger. Oh, I didn't even think of it that way until right now, which is unusual for me. Usually I jump to those kind of conclusions.
I don't know if this is like a super British food, but I wouldn't be opposed to trying blood pudding.
Oh no. Sarah, please tell people what blood pudding is.
Let me look it up to be more accurate, because I haven't. Blood pudding. I've only seen it a couple of times in like TV shows. So let me just see specifically. Let's see. Or I guess it's called black pudding as well. Let's see, blood pudding. A distinct regional type of blood sausage originating in the United Kingdom and Ireland. It's made from pork and beef blood with pork fat or beef suet and cereal. And a cereal, usually oatmeal, with oats and barley oats. So I probably wouldn't be able to eat a gluten-free version of this, maybe. Maybe if the oats were cultivated to be gluten-free.
I've been captured.
But yeah, it's like a specific sausage made from blood.
That sounds disgusting. Why would you want to try that?
Just 'cause.
Sarah, why? Sounds icky.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Doesn't that?
Maybe, I don't know.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm not seeing a indicator.
I don't know what other foods are like really staples in British culture. Let's see. British foods.
British food.
Oh yeah, shepherd's pie. Those are pretty good. The beef Wellington.
Shepherd's pie? What's shepherd's pie?
British meal, shepherd's pie, made from minced lamb and potatoes. Many families will make it using beef, but then it should actually be referred to as cottage pie. The shepherd's pie, it's made with lamb and potatoes, and so like it's like a minced lamb with like veggies and stuff, and then the mashed potatoes are kind of like the topping that make it look like a pie.
I got flamethrower.
A beef Wellington. Have you ever had a beef Wellington?
Oh, I have had a beef Wellington.
Wait, haven't they had them on cruises?
Yes.
Okay, that we've been on. Was it good?
I love them.
Yeah.
I like the crispy bread. Whoa, someone jumped in the water to get away from me.
Oh.
Look.
Well, I hope they're okay.
No. Why would you hope that?
Fish and chips.
Can I light birds on fire? Nope. Fish and chips, you can keep those.
Steak and kidney pie.
Oh, see, that doesn't sound good either. Like, what's up with British? Just stop at steak, and it's like, oh, yum.
Yeah. There's something called a Eton mess. Looks like a dessert. Let's see. A dessert made with meringue, a variety of berries, and cream. Afternoon tea.
Oh, I was gonna light them on fire. Afternoon tea?
Yeah.
You would like that.
Yeah.
You're a tea drinker.
Cornish pastry.
Yeah!
We died a lot.
That was a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
That was a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
To get all the way back. Wow.
Yeah. Cornish pasty.
A what? A
Cornish pasty. A pastry stuffed full of meat and vegetables.
It's called a pasty, not a pastry.
Pasty. P-A-S-T-Y.
When I hear the word pasty,
yeah,
I'm not thinking of.
Right. A full breakfast.
What am I thinking of?
The things over nipples.
Yeah. Have you ever worn pasties?
No.
Weren't you going to?
No.
For the. This is gonna sound weird out of context until I get there, but weren't you? I thought you were gonna wear it at the. I thought there was a dress you once were gonna wear, and it like. It was set up in a way, because I've always thought of pasties only in a very like, oh, you would only wear these in a
really sheer dress
or sexual setting, but then you were like, oh yeah, no, like I thought you said that they had these for like other more common dress wearing thing. Am I wrong? Are these more just like?
I think my sister's wearing pasties before for her. Like she had like things that would suction up to her boobs for her wedding dress. Like, and they were padded. They were kind of like a silicone.
I don't know why I would.
Yeah, I really don't think I've ever considered using pasties for any sort of reason.
Well, we're all learning so much about each other right now, aren't we? I've worn pasties.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them right now. Not really.
Those must hurt to come off.
With all my manly chest hair.
Yes. Your centralized chest hair.
Look, not all of us can have a well-volumed amount of chest hair.
Yeah. Roast dinner.
Oh, wait. Go back to the breakfast.
The breakfast. Okay,
Yeah.
a full breakfast, also known as a fry-up. A full breakfast is made up of eggs, bacon, sausages, beans, toast, tomatoes, and sometimes black pudding.
Okay, yeah, almost got me.
Yeah.
Take out the black pudding, and I'm there. Like, that sounds good. It
Yeah.
sounds good.
All right, and then there's roast dinner. Humble roast dinner began as a meal and was eaten after Sunday church service, as the meat and vegetables could be left in the oven to cook while the family was out at worship.
What is it, though?
It's a roast beef that is slow roasted with potatoes. Looks like it's got peas and carrots on the plate, and then a sort of cabbage, like a pickled cabbage.
There was one area that I saw here, and I don't know if you'll remember where it was.
Mm-hmm.
But do you remember when I was like, or I think it was in the first playthrough I did of this, and I was like, oh look, a ramp, and I couldn't drive up on it.
Yeah, I don't know where that was.
I think it's to the left. Wait, is this it? Oh my god, did I actually find it? I found something.
Similar.
I think I need. Let's see if I could drive up with a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I just want to ride my motorcycle.
Let me look at another list of British food. Okay, there's Sunday roast.
Oh yeah.
Oh. You're bleeding in the pool.
Was I?
Yeah, you were the Great Gatsby for a second.
Damn.
Fish and chips. Shepherd's pie. Seems like Britain is only known for a small sampling of food. Bread and butter pudding. Here's a new one.
Bread and butter pudding?
Yeah.
I don't trust anything they call pudding anymore, though.
Let's see. What is it made with?
Oh, Sarah. Earlier,
Where are we?
didn't you say? I felt like earlier you said that that ramp was at the hospital.
Oh, maybe. Is it on the backside?
Let's see.
I'm trying to figure out what bread and butter pudding is made out of. Let's see. The traditional British food dates back to medieval times when pudding was made out of bone marrow. Thankfully, the dish has transformed over the centuries. Now bread is sliced and buttered before becoming the base of the delicious dessert. After topping the base with currants and raisins, which currants are grapes, a type of grape, the bread is blanketed with egg custard. Bake until the buttered bread is golden and crisp for a sweet post-dinner treat. So it's not made with bone marrow. Toffee pudding.
Oh?
Yeah.
Talk to me about toffee pudding.
Okay. Let's see. The pudding is essentially a sponge cake that is lathered with melted toffee, creating a thick and sticky texture. It's sweet and delicious at worst and mouth-watering at best. To complement the hot dessert, add a side of custard or ice cream, which will melt at the touch of the hot toffee. Haggis.
I've heard this one.
Yeah.
Haggis. Chef Ramsay likes haggis.
Yeah.
What is haggis?
The original recipe would have called for a mixture of sheep offal, which includes lungs, liver, and heart. The offal is mixed with spices, onion, and oats before being boiled in the sheep's stomach. Now that may be hard for those following along at home. In modern times, the stomach has been switched for casing, which makes it easier to recreate the haggis from your kitchen.
Haggis. Like I just don't get it. Like, tell us, folks, in the comment section, is there a British or English meal that you're just like, delicious? Maybe you are British or English. Do you even eat your own food? Like, the only thing that I've heard, there's two things that I've heard that I'm like, yeah, the full breakfast, but that's minus the blood pudding,
Yeah.
and the toffee, whatever that was, toffee pudding.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, those sound good. The rest of this sounds like they just ran out of ideas. Like, well, what are we supposed to do with, we just don't want to waste the blood of the animal. Well, then freaking eat it. You know, what's the worst that could happen? It's like, a lot of bad things could happen. Like I could throw up everywhere?
I think it's admirable that they try to use lesser eaten parts of animals.
You know what? You're right. What am I complaining about? Thank you for eating the parts that us Americans won't touch. Thank you for being the garbage disposal of the world.
Yeah. Alright, there's Irish stew. It's just literally meat and potatoes.
Don't worry, folks. We still got London 1961 coming up, which means we're gonna be.
We'll talk about more British food.
Much more insulting. Hey, if you want to talk shit about American food, the comment section's right there.
Yeah.
Hit us with it. I'm fair game. I'm open. I'm open for it. I appreciate a little bit of rivalry.
Yorkshire pudding.
Oh God! See, I'm afraid to know. Like, what is it?
Like everything's called pudding over there.
Yeah, guys, it ain't pudding. If it's not made of chocolate or vanilla, it's probably not pudding.
All right, let's see. Far from a sweet dessert, the pudding is a savory pastry whose origins date back to the mid-1700s. Instead of custard or sticky toffee, the pudding is caked with gravy and served as an appetizer. This filling starter was added because the main course would often be too small, so it's like a side dish.
Okay.
It's like a savory thing.
Wait. So what's in it, though?
I don't know.
It doesn't say what's in it?
It's a savory pastry.
Oh, okay. So it's not like...
No. It's not like a, bone marrow.
Pull this up if you can. A Yorkshire...
A picture?
Yeah.
It looks like a biscuit, but moist.
Why is it called pudding? It's a biscuit.
I don't know.
You guys have crumpets and tea.
Toad in the hole.
This is why you guys, you're crazy.
Toad in the hole.
You know what we did? You know what we did when we left England back in the day? We came here because we're like, there's got to be better food.
Yeah.
And you know what? Damn it, we created barbecue. Yeah. That's
so
America.
Toad in the hole is using the Yorkshire pudding, and then just putting meat and veggies in the middle. The meat of choice was typically offal, pigeon, or steak.
Did you say the word awful pigeon?
Offal, comma, pigeon,
Wha-
comma, steak.
What the hell's awful?
Offal is like I forget what it was, but it was like sheep's lungs, heart, and stomach or whatever. The haggis.
The garbage disposal.
The offal is like the chopped remains of other organs and in a thing.
What the hell? and remind you, we're looking up like, oh yeah, the good dishes of this.
Traditional dishes.
Yeah. Kill frenzy.
Scones.
Okay, I can hear your argument about scones.
Yeah.
Oh, like scones are good.
Mhm.
You guys could have just started and stopped with saying we have scones, and I would have been like, you can stay.
Yeah.
Oh! Whoa!
You can get on.
I found it. Okay, wait, can you fall off of this? I don't want to though.
On this list, they have deep fried.
Ah! Where was I? Why didn't I look and see where I was?
I don't know. But on this list, they have deep fried Mars bars.
Excuse me?
If you're wandering around the UK and get a hankering for a warm, sweet treat, then make a beeline for your local fish and chip shop. A common menu item alongside your haddocks and fries is a deep fried Mars bar.
I'm going up. Did you get to see that whole fall?
Yes, I did. I saw at least the last half of it. I saw you do maybe 4 spins in the air.
Oh, what do we, Sarah?
Oh.
I don't think this is a motorcycle, so I don't think this is going to do
Well,
very good.
let's try it anyway.
Exactly.
Perseverance. Determination.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Go. Go. I think you hit the railing.
I think I
Just
did
a
too.
little.
Did.
See, there's bangers and mash. It's sausage and mashed potatoes.
I've had it.
Okay.
I've had bangers and mash. I didn't understand the name.
Yeah.
See, bangers and mash, that's a fine enough meal. Like,
Scotch egg.
what the hell is a Scotch egg?
Let's see. A version of Nargisi's kofta, a Indian dish. Scotch egg is a much loved but odd dish that's popular at local picnics. The egg is first hard-boiled before being wrapped in sausage meat and deep fried. The sausage meat is generally made from minced pork and topped with herbs, spices, and breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Once the dish is frying, wait until it turns golden brown and has a crunchy exterior. From there, it's placed in the fridge to later be served cold. So, an egg wrapped in sausage meat and then deep fried. Interesting.
An egg wrapped in sausage meat
Yeah.
and then deep fried?
Yes.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a potential. It's pretty weird. Like, who said, you know what I need to do with this egg? Well, what do you do with the shell of the egg? Eat it?
No, I think you shell it and then you
How
cover
do
it
you
with
shell
sausage.
it? Doesn't it just becomes
It's a hard
yolk?
boiled. No, it's a hard boiled egg.
Oh. My oh my.
Yeah.
My crazy wild. And I thought Grand Theft Auto was crazy, but London itself is just crazy. You know, to my knowledge, and I could be wrong here, I know that there's the 1961 variant, which we'll play next.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've done any other stuff like this.
Like
with Grand
DLCs
Theft
or
Auto.
like, yeah.
Like, I don't know if they've done any, like, real, like, back in time stuff. We'll obviously figure it out as we go on Ready Player Dumb. But I also don't know if
You know what would be
they've
fun
done
is
London.
a 1920s GTA. Which I guess, I mean, like, there's LA Noire. I feel like we should probably...
Was that made by Rockstar?
Let me see. It might have been.
I do want to play LA Noire. Or Noir. Is it LA Noir or LA Noir?
Noir.
Okay.
Let's see.
I wasn't trying to correct you.
Rockstar. Yeah. LA Noir. 2011 action adventure game by Rockstar.
Wow, that came out 12 years ago.
Yeah. And like I remember back then it was like, damn, they're using all this crazy technology to do the face mapping so that the characters look super realistic.
Oh, I can't wait to see what it looks like now. That's where that doubt came from, right?
Yes.
The,
Doubt. Press X to doubt or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, we'll have to get into that because we're from LA and we love noir.
no, that sounds fun. That
Yeah.
sounds like it'd be fun.
Yeah, it's like a mystery detective game sort of thing. You play as a detective and try to see if people are sus.
Oh, I'm good at that. I'm good at being sus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're in the last couple of minutes here with London 1969, and obviously, as you all have seen, how we've been playing this game, this is why we're limiting ourselves to 3 parts, is because effectively, this is how we're playing.
Yeah.
It's kind of just driving around, being goofy.
talking about British food and how everything's pudding.
Yeah, everything's pudding.
We did some sightseeing. It
What
was
do you
nice.
think of this? Again, this isn't its own game. This
Yeah.
is I keep referring it like DLC, but
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
like a mission. It's a mission.
it's a
pack.
mission
That's what
pack.
it is. I do like that it is based on London and you can go see the sights and stuff like that. I think that's fun. I think this map is a lot more manageable than like I think it was it Vice or Liberty City?
Liberty
in the
City.
first Liberty City. That one was just really hard to navigate. This is a lot easier to kind of like find your footing.
It's a huge, it's a huge map from the first one. This one, you're right, is very like, okay.
Yes, it's still fairly big, but like I don't know, it only has one river inside of it.
Here's your Tower of London, since we're talking about Ravens earlier.
Extra life.
Oh, there's my lives at the very top.
Oh.
There's hearts.
Yeah, we haven't seen those this whole time because the TV formatting is shittier than on our computer.
Yeah, we had to make it either work on the computer or work on our TV, and we were like, the computer needs to have the better setup.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree. I always enjoyed this element of games. I know the driver games did some of this too, and I loved it there. So I certainly enjoy seeing the aspect of like, real sights. Whoa, I found the taxi lot.
Yeah.
There we go. So yeah, I like that. I like that inclusion. I really don't know. Again, where GTA 1 and GTA London 1969, we had a little touch of like, prepping and whatnot. We're beyond that now. So as far as like 1961 and GTA 2, I don't know what to expect for those games.
Yeah.
And I'm very curious how 1961 is supposed to even differ from this one. And obviously, some of you might be like, oh, it's common. And feel free to.
Yeah.
But we also will be playing that following this game. So rest assured, we will have answers.
Yes.
Oh.
Man, these police cars.
Look at boom.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Well, do you wanna run around for the last bits of this?
Yeah.
Well, I forgot about this. Yes, do it. Well, while Sarah runs around here, we have a few more minutes. I just want to say, if this was your first time joining us for a game here on Ready Player Dumb, welcome, and thank you for sticking it out. And hopefully, you enjoyed yourself here with the madness.
Motion sick from this.
And hopefully you didn't get motion sick. Again, we're Ready Player Dumb. If this is your first time watching with us, or you just haven't done it yet, we highly say please consider hitting that subscribe button. We would love to have you as a subscriber. We love seeing those numbers go up. It's our sign of, hey, things are going well. Things are going right. We also love seeing the interactions on the videos. People thumbing up the videos. Thank you so much for that. We love interacting with the comments and seeing the comments on here. Yeah. If we're talking with you or asking questions or we're discussing a topic, we love to see your input as a viewer. It's a fun part for us to be able to go back and read all that stuff, and we do. We read all of the comments that come in, and yeah. You may have noticed that at the end of some of these videos, and when I say some, I mean every video, and there's a lot of videos that go up, we have our patron list, our list of patrons among some of our patrons that are of the certain tiers get their names on the end of the videos. Our top ones help us decide what game we play each month. We do a stream, a patron sponsored stream. Everyone's able to join it, but the patrons are able to vote on it. We have a Discord server. We got a whole bunch of perks that you can check out. And that is, again, patreon.com/readyplayerdumb. And the link's in the description, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is. So shout out to all of our patrons. And if you'd like to become one, you could go hit up the link in the description. We have a Twitch, RPD_gaming. We have a Twitter, RPD_gaming. And we would appreciate you joining us on those as well. We're having a lot of fun here in Ready Player Dumb. Jumping into some old games that we've never played before. 1999, baby. I was not old enough to be playing immature video games.
Yeah.
and my parents made sure I was not. So, yeah, this is kind of our dive into all this. We will be playing through all of the Grand Theft Auto main titles coming up here. So, there's going to be a lot of Grand Theft Auto to come here on Ready Player Dumb.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of other games. Sarah, final thoughts on London 1969?
Fun to see the sights and drive the little scooters.
The little skeeters. All right, we'll see Sarah's. Sarah, you have one last death scene. Make it count.
Oh, I changed the color. Did you see that magic trick?
I did see that magic trick.
I don't think I'm gonna find anywhere to do a stunt, but I can't fly off of these like the other bike. All right, well. We'll see you next time. I'm Ready Player Dumb.
Thank you for watching. We're Ready Player Dumb, and we will see you as we jump 8 years into the
Backwards.
past
Yeah.
for London 1961, which was released like 2 months or 3 months after this came out.
Yeah.
We'll see why next time. Thank you for watching.